Hello, we are Geeks Assembled, and today I'm joined by Susan as usual, and we are going to be discussing a movie which was released in 2024. Um, but before we do that, just a reminder for you guys out there: please subscribe to our channel if you enjoy what we do, our little output. Um, please just press the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, join our Facebook group, and even sign up to our Twitter. Twitter, does it exist anymore? X. So
Yeah.
we just like you to be part of our family and enjoy what we put out there. So with that little segment done, let's move along. And we're going to go to this movie, 2024 movie. It was delayed by a few years, recording and that lot. It's called Argylle. There we go. Someone's got the cover there. It's a spy action comedy movie where reality is not reality or reality is reality. Um, it's about a novelist who writes spy books where the reality sort of becomes true in what she's written. And that's when all hell breaks loose. So, over to Susan with her opening thoughts of Argyle.
Okay. Well, I like this movie. It's kind of in the same genre or universe of The Kingsman. It's like got there's a there's a sort of a sensibility to it that it seems like it's cut from that same cloth, and it's fun because it's got twists and turns and plot twists and plot turns, not just
Not just one.
not just action, but it's like got lots of twists and turns in it, and it is amusing in the repartee between the characters,
Mm-hmm.
and also it's sort of fun that it has such an amazing soundtrack as well. I mean, I love the music in this movie. So yeah, I watched it when they first released it, and then had to get it because like it was so interesting, and yeah, so it stars like it stars Bryce Dallas Howard and Henry Cavill, basically, and Sam Rockwell, basically as sort of a triangle of personalities, and who's real and who's not is really a question.
Mm.
You kind of have to figure out why they are challenging each other this way. The other thing is it's kind of like um, it's kind of like the CIA or the FBI and MI6 are working against this sort of division, but we don't know what the division is. It's kind of like the opposite of it's kind of like Chaos or Cobra or one of those, you know, one of those evil organizations. You're just never sure who's in it, who's not in it. So yeah, and it's very hip and it's very cool. Um, Green Velvet, Argyle, the one played by Henry Cavill, dresses in green velvet, so it's my green velvet cosplay of Argyle. And one of my super, if you watch, I'm just here to tell you to, you know, beware Rachel Kyle or, you know, the other, I can't remember what her other name is. Anyway,
Ellie Conway.
Ellie Conway. So fun. Anyway, super great movie. And lots of cool locales. I love that it ends up in London. That was really great. And Greece. And yeah, so by all means, Lee, take it away. What's your opening thoughts and your favorite moment?
Well, you say Argylle is the main character, the spy in Ellie Conway's novels, and Henry Cavill plays Argylle in these scenes from the books, and also in her imagination, he keeps coming back. But then that's explained why these things keep coming back, because she lost her memory a while back, and she's not really a novelist. She's been brainwashed, like, all this. And it turns out she's a spy as well, and she's writing all the things she knows in novels as fiction, when really there are fact. It's fact, and this is why these organisations are getting a bit upset with her, giving away secrets. And she didn't realise she's doing it. So you've got Sam Rockwell playing Aidan Wilde. Now, I like Sam Rockwell in any movie he does. He's a great character actor, and he also can dance. Um, you've got Bryan Cranston as the director, brilliant actor, and one of my favourite actresses, Catherine O'Hara.
Oh yeah.
Um, an amazing actress, very underrated actress. Um, you've got several cameos in this. You've got Samuel L. Jackson. Um, just looking down here, Richard E. Grant.
Yeah.
Um, who else have we got? John Cena. There's Wyatt. Just to name a few. Yeah, it's a good action movie. I mean, when I was watching it, I was thinking, was this was this Henry Cavill's sort of audition for James Bond? Um, the the way he acted it. I will
Is
say,
Cavill British?
you are.
Is Cavill a British guy?
Yeah, he's British. Yeah,
All right.
just because he played Superman doesn't mean he's American.
I understand that, but I was just trying to figure it out.
Just because Christian Bale played Batman doesn't mean he's American. Just because Tom Holland plays Spider-Man doesn't mean he's American. Do you want me to carry on? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, as Susan said, there's a lot of plot twists and turns, and in my opinion, that got a bit confusing because there was quite a few revelations here and there, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm losing track here. Uh, but it's a fun watch, yeah. But for me, um, the best character in this is the cat. Alfie the cat. I loved Alfie the cat. Every time Alfie the cat was in a scene, it made my day. It's, it was just a wonderful sort of addition to the story.
God, yes, you nailed it.
Um,
True, that's very true. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
Alfie, named after the character that Samuel L.
Samuel,
Jackson plays.
but she didn't know she'd named him. She named him subconsciously.
Such a cute cat.
Oh, he was in the thick of all the action
Yeah.
in his little cat pod on a backpack, looking out the window like. Yeah,
Oh,
it was an enjoyable movie, but I have got a few niggles here and there with it, but I will say them later on. Back to you, Susan. What's your moments in this movie then, or what sort of?
okay. The talking about the cat was when they threw the cat off the roof onto the barge or onto the trash barge, and the cat went down and landed, and then those two went down, and the cat went right
Oh,
all the way up to the roof again, and then came back down. That was amazing, and then when the cat bubble got shot, and I was just like, oh shit, they just killed the cat. And I was like so worried about Alfie. Oh my God. They did such a good job with that cat. Stealing the show.
yeah.
It was so good.
You should have called the movie Alfie, but there again, another movie's already been called that.
The one about, oh my gosh. And then there's like the music was amazing. Barry White, You're the First, My Last, My Everything.
Uh-huh.
There was the Beatles, Now and Then, and let's see, there was Do You Want a Funk performed by Sylvester.
Yeah.
So fun. That was such a good disco song. And Electric Energy. And that one I think was written by the guy who wrote the movie, Matthew Vaughn. And it was performed by Ariana DeBose. And Dua Lipa's in this, so I mean, like, they could have played her music, but they didn't.
Yeah,
So,
she played. What did she play? She played Lagrange.
yeah,
The assassin at the beginning of the movie.
this is that. Yeah, and then that chase scene was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Get Up and Start Again, also performed by Ariana DeBose, and written by Gary Barlow, who wrote stuff with Bob Weir of the Dead, and also Matthew Vaughn, and has done some other stuff. And then there was a song Run, which was that was the one with
Leona Lewis's version.
yeah,
I prefer the original version by Snow Patrol.
yeah, Snow Patrol, right, exactly. And then Electric Energy again. So like they did, the music was great, and the music was written by Matthew Vaughn, who wrote the movie, who wrote this, and you like, and at the very top of the case here it says, "From the twisted mind of Matthew Vaughn," and so.
Well, it was written by Jason Fuchs. Matthew Vaughn directed it.
All right.
Just got to put it out there. We've got to get our facts right, Susan.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, but Jason Fuchs may have stolen a lot of the ideas from Matthew Vaughn
Ah,
because Boy George was also one of the singers on that song in Electric Energy,
mhm.
written by Matthew Vaughn. I'm just like, you gotta love it, 100%. There's absolutely no excuse not to love this story so much, and um, and the another super fun uh, a scene that just blew my mind was like the two knives on the boots turned into ice skates or oil skates, and then
Mhm.
she goes skating around. That was amazing. That was super cool. Oh my gosh. And uh, and yeah, so more of your favorite stuff or your things
Well,
you have
I'm gonna, I won't say my favourite stuff. I'm gonna say stuff what sort of niggled me a bit.
okay.
The certain scene, I would say the plot twists, too many plot twists. That's one. Um, Certain scenes went on too long. The the fight scene, the fight scene, dance scene in all the multicolored smoke just went on too long, and also the, as you said, the oil scene for her on the blades that was just went on too long.
Oh,
Though it was great scene, it was a great, but it just seemed to go on and on, and then I thought it was pointless for doing that because there was on an oil that was crude oil that was on, and they were told blades out, you don't want any sparks flying. And what does she do right at the end? She does a pirouette, firing the machine gun, and also as well, once the character uh, sort of changes from the dizzy red-headed author into this well true trained assassin and goes blonde. She was in her Adele phase. She looked like Adele, the singer.
oh,
You put them two together, it was Adele. Um,
oh, wow.
but those were the things. As I said, just several scenes just for me could have been cut down. Because it was a, what was it, about 2.5 hour film.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it was a bit. The ending was a bit strange as well, with Henry Cavill turning up at a book reading. He was the fictional character Argylle, but he's there asking her for, to tell him, ask him questions. I think what, and then then when the credits roll in, it goes back 20 years to this pub in England where this young kid asks, does this, gives them this like coded wedding, and he gives them this box with it looked like a gun in it, didn't it?
yeah,
Um, and then he said, and what he said, what's your name? Argyle, whatever. And I'm thinking, what's going on? Because Argyle was the made up name from, I just didn't get that little flashback.
yeah.
Um, I just don't, I didn't understand that. Also
You
as well.
Yeah, you're mentioning that there was something mid mid credits, and I never even watched them. So I that's the trouble with not seeing these things in theaters, is that I will not, I don't ever stick around and watch credits unless it's like a
Well,
Marvel movie,
this
because
was
you have to.
once the credits came up and it was the names of the stars. After the last Samuel L. Jackson's name, it went to a scene with 20 years earlier, an English
No
pub.
kidding. Okay,
And
I gotta watch that again.
there was just a short scene with the barman and this young kid
Okay.
giving him all this, what he wants, this sort of cocktail, this cocktail. And then the barman goes under the bar, brings out this box and opens it, and there's like a gun in it. And he says, "What's your name?" And he went, "Argylle, whatever his name was." And I'm thinking, well, that's the name of the fictitious character what Henry Cavill played. But then Henry Cavill turned up at the end of the movie at the book reading,
Right, right.
and I thought, what's going on? I didn't understand that ending.
No.
Um, this was a complete box office flop.
That's what I understand. I understand that.
200 apparently $200 million,
Two,
and it only grossed about 90 odd million.
oh, no, really?
So, yes, it flopped big time.
No, it did that poorly.
Yeah,
I thought they broke even. Oh shit, that sucks.
no. Um, I said, so what was it here? It says here, a film of that budget of 200 would need to earn at least 500 million to break even. So,
What?
yeah, that's what they say here.
That makes
Uh,
no.
I don't know, but yeah, it seemed to be big flop. I mean, it was with all the stars in it and that lot, and you'd think it'd draw people in, but it,
Yeah,
it didn't.
and this was the first time Bryce Dallas Howard had been acting, because she was one of the main directors in Mandalorian and Ahsoka. She's been really stuck in the Star Wars the Star Wars spin-offs, everything, but she didn't do anything with Andor, but the all of the other ones she was dug into, and so I was just so glad to see her acting again, because she's a good actress,
Yeah,
and she did have those two different characterizations
yeah.
down. And I mean, you're right about Sam Rockwell. I mean, the man is hilarious. He's cute. He's sort of sneaky in terms of, like, getting stealing attention away from other characters on the screen. He's got a lot of charisma, a lot of joy in the creative process. I enjoyed. I loved his fights, and I mean, so much energy. He brings so much energy to anything that he does in films.
Yeah. He's a very underrated actor.
Very, holy
Yeah.
smokes, you nailed it. I mean, like, just talking about Sam Rockwell is like, he really does,
You know,
spark.
you know it's going to be a good movie if Sam Rockwell's in it. Even if it is a box office flop, it's still Sam Rockwell, you just sat there watching what he does.
Yep.
He's a really good actor. It's a shame. It's a shame though. Like Henry Cavill, he didn't really have much to do in it, did he?
Not once the not once the effects of the coma
Yeah.
were wearing off.
Not even much. Not much dialogue either, really. When you words were sparingly used for the character.
Yeah, and anything that was spoken was mostly done by Rockwell, right?
Yeah,
Because their faces would change.
yeah. Uh, I just don't know. I mean, okay, yeah. Let's use Henry Cavill. Pull, he's a well-known name. I mean, I don't know. Did he, when he signed up for it, did he think, "Oh, right, is that all you're going to use me for?" But
And Richard E. Grant,
yeah, blink and you miss him.
we could you miss him, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, as you sort of said, this is supposed to be in the same universe as Kingsman.
kind of.
Yeah, because if it is, then what's Samuel L. Jackson doing in it?
I don't know, like
Because he was the villain in the first Kings,
right?
but he's playing a different character in this one. Nah, it can't be connected to the Kingsman.
Yeah, I mean, there is that you could argue that way, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, I
And
enjoyed
Catherine O'Hara, when was the last time we got to see her act?
Beetlejuice 2,
Beetlejuice too.
which was it last year or this year?
Oh, okay. So it
Yeah.
wasn't that long ago, but she was so great. Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's an amazing actress. Any the movies she's been in, I mean, she's known for a comedy, but you know she's going to do it. She's going to just steal the screen when she's on there. I mean, I felt sorry for her character really because how
Yeah.
many times did she get knocked out, drugged? She just. It's yeah. It was an enjoyable movie, but they said there was just a few things for me. It went on a little bit too long in certain scenes, and the cat made it for me. I want to find out what happens to Alfie the cat.
Exactly.
Forget about the rest of the characters. I just want Alfie the cat. But yeah. So anything else, Susan?
um uh yeah. Some people like the only criticism I heard about this ahead of watching it the first time was that it wasn't very smart.
Mhm.
But I thought that was kind of that was not necessarily accurate. There was enough twist to keep you guessing and keep you focused on like what is, like there were clues that they left to. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, it was good. Um, and I'm grateful you consented to watch this because like I've been wanting to review it and um, I think I'm about ready to start doing now that we've watched everything that has to do with that whole Kingsman world that I thought this was part of. I think the next thing I'm onto is Wes Anderson.
Oh right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do like get some of that down on our channel.
Oh right.
this may have been less than what you thought you it was or whatever. It may not have been everything that cottonmouth. May not have been everything that you thought it would be.
Uh-huh.
Or the confusion, the strange ending, and the extra scene. I don't know, but I enjoyed it, and it was fun, and it wasn't dumb. It was there were some things that you had to think about, but yeah, just the acting and the charisma, and this kind of proves that Henry Cavill might be a good James Bond. You may be right. This may have been like the audition tape.
Well, as long as the next James Bond doesn't wear green velvet, I'll be all right.
What the hell's wrong with green velvet? Pertwee wore green velvet.
Ooh, fighting talk.
I'm like wearing it and stuff. I love it.
I know. That's why I said it.
Sass, Mr. Sassmaster over there.
So, are we ready for the final score?
Yeah, I can speak again. Sure.
Go on then. Go on.
All right. Well, grateful for watching it. It's fun to really get into these sort of universes and look at stuff and enjoy the things that are part of it. Argylle was it was fun, and the creativity of this team was great. So I will give this 9 cat pods out of 10. I thought that it was, I thought that it was super fun. It was super smart, and I enjoyed it. It may have been a little long. Lee might be right. That's just that may have been the only drawback that I see, and the dumb audience that didn't go see it, didn't buy it. How to buy these things anyway? Yeah, so that's my final score. Over to you, Lee. What's yours?
Well, I've mentioned me little gripes. Me the too many plot twists, which could be a bit confusing. Several little scenes what were too long, in my opinion. And some of the confusing endings, but as I say, the cat saves it for me. So I'm going to give this 8.5 Hawaiian shirts out of 10, because certain characters wear Hawaiian shirts, and it's always nice to wear a Hawaiian shirt in a movie. It's not a bad movie, but as I say, as I mentioned, it felt a bit too long. Some scenes were drawn out too long, and maybe it could have been edited a lot better. But it's still a fun movie. Sam Rockwell, what can you say? He and Alfie the cat. So,
right?
Yeah, those two. That'll have to do. But with my little gripes, I had to break the score down a bit. But 8.5 is still a good score from me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our little review of Argylle. Have you seen it, guys? Have you seen the movie? Let us know. Please leave a comment on this video. Let us know what you thought of the movie. Also, if you want to join us doing these videos or join our group, leave a message on any of our videos, what you found. We share it across all platforms of social media. Well, Facebook, YouTube, X. That's, there's too many social media platforms to share it on, shall I say. There's new ones popping up every day. So yeah, just leave a comment and we'll try and get you on. You've got to be 18 or and over, because some things we talk about are 18 rated. You also have to have a working camera and microphone on the device you've got, and we'll have you on. Also, one final thing: when you do subscribe to our YouTube channel, please remember to press the bell notification button, and you'll get notified about every video we have ever put up. And we have got a big back catalogue. And it's getting bigger and bigger all the time. So please enjoy and view some of those. So is that it, Susan?
That's it.
I think so. Yeah, so
I'm going to get on the train, and I will try not to die on my way to visit you.
if you're going to get on a train to visit me, you're going to get very wet feet,
Oh, okay.
because there is an ocean in between. She hasn't thought that one out, has she, guys? See, I'm the brains of this gang. Susan's the brawn.
Mm-hmm.
And on that bombshell, see you later, guys.